It's time to explore with me, Thrill. Explore the wonders of the world with Thrill. I'm sure that is very obvious. We are in Akwa Ibom State, a state in the south-south geopolitical zone of Nigeria. It borders Cross River State to the east, River State and Abia State to the west and northwest, and to the south by the Atlantic Ocean. The state takes its name from the Akwa Ibom River. Akwa Ibom was split from Cross River State in 1987 with her capital, Uyo, and with 31 local government areas. Of the 36 states of Nigeria, Akwa Ibom is the 30th largest in area and 15th most populous, with an estimated population of nearly 5.5 million as of 2016. Woo! In the southeast corner of the state is the Stoop Creek Forest Reserve, a heavily threatened wildlife reserve that contains declining crocodile, potty-nosed monkey, along with eradicated populations of African leopard and Nigeria-Cameroon chimpanzee. Offshore, the state is also biodiverse as there are large fish populations including bottlenose dolphins, humpback whales and killer whales, and much more. But all these are under threat. Also under threat are some historical and important tourist sites like the Amalgamation House. It is a historical site that signifies the birth of Nigeria. It is the building in which Lord Lugard signed the law that brought about the amalgamation of the northern and southern protectorates of Nigeria in 1914, thus creating a single entity known as the present-day Nigeria. Inside the house are old chairs, tables, old communication gadgets with a microphone, stamp, alarm, cash box, a safe for coins and pounds, and a file cabinet, a bold picture of Lord Lugard and his brief biography. However, these relics of the colonial government and much more, such as the administrative office of Lord Lugard, his residential quarters, the Bridge of No Return, the Slave House, the John Miller House, and the Colonial Bank have been allowed to deteriorate in a manner that would make tourism lovers weep. The colonial complex is now occupied by some government agencies, but their presence has not added any value to the place. There are many other places to visit and explore in Akwa Ibom, guaranteed to give you a wholesome experience. Let's check out a few hot spots. The Ibeno Museum and State Park. If you're looking to learn about the people's culture, this museum, sometimes referred to as Akwa Ibom Museum Headquarters, is a good place to start. The museum has a lot of artifacts and works on display that gives one an in-depth look at the indigents. If you are not into learning about the history in the museum, there is a large expanse of well-landscaped greens and lawns surrounding the museum. The park offers a scenic paved walkway for a solitary leisure stroll, an evening jog, and also provides a good ambience for a family picnic and leisure. And now to Ikot Ekpene Town Plaza. This is one of the most visited tourist spots. This plaza is an open space artfully built and designed as a picturesque hangout spot. The plaza consists of a long tree-lined promenade with 2 outdoor dining areas, an exciting central fountain, a bandstand that forms a major architectural feature and is a venue for outdoor entertainment, along with a large outdoor viewing screen to show football matches and films, and a children's play area. It is said to be a wonderful sight to behold at night. To the Goswill Akpabio International Stadium, formerly Akwa Ibom International Stadium. It is a 30,000-seater national sports stadium located in Uyo, the state capital. The stadium serves as a home to the Nigerian Super Eagles, built for track and field events, as well as a center for various social, cultural, and religious events. With a whopping $96 million spent for its construction, it is a world-class stadium equipped with emergency service units to enable exit within 6 minutes, crowd control steel fencing, standby firefighting equipment, metal detectors, and more. Now to the Ibeno Beach. Now this is one of the beaches on the Atlantic Ocean along the shorelines of Ibeno in Akwa Ibom State. It is the longest sand beach in West Africa, stretching over 45 kilometers along the Atlantic coastline, and is also the best tourist site in Akwa Ibom State. With its beautiful coastline, Ibeno provides endless natural facilities for tourism, from water sporting, beach soccer, and boating. It has a golf course sited, managed, and used by ExxonMobil. It might look deserted sometimes in the year, but every December 26th, the beach receives tourists and holidaymakers in thousands who participate in the annual beach party. And finally, to the Bridge of No Return, named by the locals of old. This is an existing remainder of the horrors of the slave trade era. The bridge is infamous as the last point of discharge of slaves into the waiting slave ships that eventually sailed them into slavery. As the name suggests, no slave who walked the bridge ever returned. But as harrowing as that sounds, it is a popular tourist attraction where history enthusiasts can learn, experience, and also see the slave dungeons where the most stubborn slaves were kept before shipment for the purpose of weakening their resolve. Whew. Akwa Ibom State has a lot of potential to be one of the great tourist destinations in Nigeria, and it is a great destination to visit all year round as there are lots of activities to enjoy. Ibeno Beach is located in a mangrove swamp forest with rain throughout the year, especially between May and September. The climate is also favorable for fishing and farming all year. The Usoro Ikong is a melon festival celebrated in the month of September. Usoro Ibre Festival is to mark the harvest of water yam and is celebrated in the months of September and October. Usoro Idio is a festival for clearing and burning farmlands, usually done between the months of January, February, and March. And Akwa Ibom Christmas Festival. This festival is a state government initiative to provide a place for recreation, relaxation at the end of the year. The festival includes a Christmas village with loads of activities. In September 2024, the Akwa Ibom state government said it was in search of restoration experts to preserve and restore the amalgamation house. Other historic tourist sites were visited by the Commissioner of Tourism to ascertain their state and to map out plans on how to restore and preserve them. And we hope they get it right. I also hope you'll plan a visit soon. But for now, Ashiere.